Hi guys, we're going to do a sine rule question today. I have a question, a triangle that's got two angles and a side, and we need to find the missing side that's on the triangle, which in this case is going to be the C side. So we're going to use our rule that we have on the corner of our screen. For this question, any of the two combinations that we can use. So for example, if you get any combination, let's say in this case we have the C angle and the B angle, so we can actually use like this combination here. So we just have to make sure we can substitute our values that we have in the triangle into this formula. So let's have a go with that. Let's do this together. So let's actually write it. It's good to actually write what we're going to use, what the formula that we're going to use. So in this case, it's going to be B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. So we do have the B side, which is 8 over sine 75, which is equal to C, which is our unknown, over sine 70. So now we have a equation that we need to solve to get C on its own by itself. So the quickest way we can do this is pretty much multiply whatever C is divided by to both sides of the equation. So we can now put these in brackets if that makes it a bit easy. So we go times sine 70 on both sides. So the sine 70 will cancel the sine 70 at the bottom there, and that will leave you with C is now equal to sine 70, and you can put the rest in bracket as well, 8 over sine 75. A good reason to put it in the bracket is because sometimes when you actually put this in the calculator straight out, the calculator might think you're doing something else. So I usually put my equations that are sort of like on its own in a bracket, so the calculator actually knows what it's doing. I've found that some students, or depending on the calculator you use, sometimes you can actually get a different answer just because the calculator might think you're doing something differently. So just to minimize that area, a calculation error, I like to put things into bracket perspective. So once we put this into our calculator, our answer would be 7.78 centimeters. So that will be our answer. We could have actually used the bottom. So we could actually use. So let me highlight this. We can actually use this formula here at the bottom. The reason why I didn't use it, I like to have my unknowns on top of the bracket, so on top of the fraction, just because there's just less workings out, less step. And when you have the unknown on top, it's just straightforward. You do your cancellation, you times it by the number that's been divided by the unknown, and you just get your answer straight away. Otherwise, if the bottom formula, you just have to do one more extra step, and it's usually, you have to do your, if you have a go at it yourself, you probably see the extra step that you have to do. I tend to sort of avoid that extra step just because, there could be a chance that you can do a mistake in that step, and to minimize our errors, I like to have my unknown on top of the fraction. Thank you for watching my video.